Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, my dear brothers and sisters. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu wa sallam wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. What do you think, which is the worst trial and fitna and the greatest fitna that human might face? That as mentioned in our deen, and on the ahadith of the Prophet ﷺ. Dajjal, is that right? Yeah, the false Messiah. And the Prophet, he will include that Allah will protect him from that in every single salah. Is that right? That he's asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect him from that. And one of the advice that to read Surah Al-Kahf and every Friday, and one of the benefits that would benefit you and to protect you from that fitna, the trial of Masih al-Dajjal. And what's the connection? If something that would protect you from the major one, there's no doubt there's another minor fitna and trials and temptation and tribulation that Allah would protect you from it as well. Is that right? So if you ask Allah to protect you from the worst type of fitna, there's no doubt that the other things will be take care of it. Is that right? The other things will be take care of, will be less important or not that major as the main one. And subhanAllah, it's amazing things. When you look at Surah Al-Kahf, Allah mentioned 4 different types of 4 trials that we faced in our daily basis. And Allah mentioned that in Surah Al-Kahf, cave, which a place of protection as a shelter. Most time people, they go to the cave. Ahlul Ghar, Ashabul Ghar, they go to the cave for protection. So the surah named after that because it will give you protection when you have bad understanding for those trials. And as Allah mentioned a story to highlight about the importance of those trials and give you lessons from that and give you suggestions after that how you protect yourself from those trials. So go to the ayat, go deep about the story and look at the reasons why people they fall on that problems and how you protect yourself from that trial. Can we just name those trials, 4 of them? Fitna al-ula, fitnatu ad-deen. You'll be challenged about your deen, about your faith. Some people, they might actually come after you or they make fun of you or they didn't respect you. The people of faith nowadays, not even that people that are being respected, yes? They said backward, you're still following the faith, you're still following yourself. So the people of faith, it might be actually not being respected in many societies. So that's, one of the first trial. And the second one, al-mal, money, properties. Many people fooled by that. And that's why we see people of money, they develop many bad character as being arrogant and being foolish, being, thinking that they are better than others and they're not even listening to any reminder. This is a big problem, fitna. So that's another one. And nowadays, this taking us away from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're busy collecting from here and there. And that's make us not even commit for our prayers. There's a person, I asked him, he said, why you are working so much to the point that you forget your prayer? He said, is that working is ibadah? He said, he still even argue with that. So the third trial, ilm, knowledge. Somebody said, how come? The knowledge should make you more close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But look at nowadays, most of the people that cause in trouble, those in academia. You find more secular people, more people that, they are arrogant, they have many issues. And many of them, they're not even following the religion. They're not even practicing. They even have no religion. Yes? They are thinking they are elite, they are better than others. This is a big problem. I'm just telling you that, we are part of that, where we know what's going on. So this is something it's a big fitna and a big, problems. The knowledge should give you the respect, give you the position, give you the love, give you the understanding to be more close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but take you away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is a big problem. In the last fitna, as-sulta, sultan, al-jah, al-mansab, the position, the power. And not necessarily that for a person, maybe a nation. America think that they are the policing for all other world, for other countries. They think they are teaching, their civilization to others. And they want people to follow even their lifestyle, and they've been messed up. And the coming one is China, and that's even worse. You will see, it's worse. At least United States kind of being controlled by some people of faith, regardless of their faith. But on the other one, they are messed up completely. If the world gonna be led by China, you will see, the ugly face that's even worse than what we even having nowadays. And look at the corrupted leaders. Look at that. Many of them, before coming to the power, they are really good people. But then when they just had the power, look at that, what they are doing. And look at the examples you have like in a Muslim world. So these fitan and these trials, we are dealing with that on a daily basis, with different faces, different challenges. So getting the reminder for yourself every week about Surah Al-Kahf and reading in that might give you kind of a strength, to come over all of those, challenges. We are weak without the support of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, without having the power from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we are fall in a trap, and we are gonna really be off track. And this will be a big problem. So when you read the Quran, reflect upon the ayat and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect you from all of these fitan. So just now, inshallah, next time when you read Surah Al-Kahf, read it with that intention that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would protect you from those fitan, and reflect upon and focus on the reasons and the remedy that mentioned before and after each story. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala avoid all a struggle and temptation and tribulation in our life. Ameen. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik.